F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams?
It's showtime, folks.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to F double R. Friend request reviews with friend request friends to watch Better Call Saul Season 3. Episode 5, title Chicanery. We are here. We know y'all been waiting for this. So I'm super excited just to see my boys' reaction to this episode because my God, we got ourselves a banger today for sure. So how you feel going into this next episode, Formal?
The expectations are high. If I score this a 9 or below, or I mean, if I score this anything below a 9, I ain't trusting y'all words no more in the comment section. But I'm juiced though. You know your boy had to Google this title because I don't think I've ever even heard this word said, spelled, or anything. And it said to me like some tricks to get legal or political gain. So you know that got me thinking about what Kimmy and Jimmy was doing last episode. So I'm ready to get to it.
Well, man. We here. We appreciate everybody that's been riding along this BCS journey with us. We appreciate y'all all. So thank y'all for that. So we're not going to hold you here any longer. We're just going to dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe, okay? The goal is 10K. Only way we're going to get there is if you click that button and also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Oh, baby. Telling y'all, if this episode trash, BCS is done on this channel. I'm just playing. Alright, lawnmower with the blue tint. Thought I was gonna catch it.
Oh, he caught it. Let's get it.
Me.
He got it
We
this
at
time.
Chuck's house.
So, you got a phone, the yard's half mowed, the sockets and stuff are looking A-okay. I'm gonna check again just to make sure we're almost there.
Good, good. The bigger the lie, the harder it can be to dig out. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
All right. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Hey guys, think we're set with the lamps. Can someone give me a hand?
Listen, man. Anybody could find love. If Chuck could find love, y'all too can.
Okay, he cooking up.
Rebecca.
Back again.
You look
Yep.
lovely.
Oh, it's so good.
Becca's back.
Hey, what's with the candles?
To make a long story short, those bozos at PNM mixed up my payment. The deadbeat at 512 San Cristobal hasn't been paying his bills.
Did that John on a Bunsen burner,
God.
like, let's go.
I can't eat another bite. I mean, I still can't get over Jimmy being a lawyer.
Neither can you. Hey, he's got his own shingle out and everything.
I mean, a real responsible citizen. I mean, who would have thought?
You mean when are we or where are we?
Yeah, when, like, because it ain't blue no more. And he's obviously hiding the fact that he got that little electricity shit going on. And then Jimmy wasn't even a lawyer the last time they was having a dinner conversation.
And then we went and got it was a raspberry Linzer
Come on,
tort.
Jimmy a
in
good dude,
Innsbruck.
man. Look at this.
Yeah, he out here trying to matchmake, man.
For real.
We'll never finish this.
And then we did.
Is she gonna notice he not wearing the ring?
What's after Asia?
Uh-oh.
That was his moment right there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he might
hate
flip
that
out.
thing. I feel like I'm on a leash.
Go to the bathroom or something, bruh. Say you got a potty, bruh.
Give it to me, Chandler. I want it all.
Hi, Andre.
Coming closer.
No, I'm just at dinner. What's
Jimmy,
up?
come on, bruh. Get in there.
Oh, I can do that at rehearsal. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
And this is before he knew how to really, he don't got the foil blanket or nothing. He don't know how to handle this. Look, she right back.
Yeah, we can do it.
She on your ass. That's them rads.
All right, sure.
That's fallout right there. The radiation's increasing. Oh my God, she's a menace. Look. Oh shit. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
It is incredibly bad manners to answer a cell phone in company.
Come on, Chuck.
It's very rude.
It's getting late. Thank you for a lovely dinner, but I should be getting back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Would you rather she think you're a raging prick than know the truth? No. Look, if you won't tell her, then I will. You will not tell her. Right.
Got right back on the phone.
You
will not tell her.
What are you doing, man? There's barely any oxygen in that bag. You're suffocating her.
Her?
Yeah, just because you don't see swinging dicks doesn't mean you can't tell a boy fish from a girl fish.
Oh, man. The vet, man.
See, now I can see the lipstick.
This is a living creature. It's not a piece of furniture.
Thank you.
So after this, you take her home, you put her in a big bowl, at least a gallon.
Yep.
Get a good bubbler.
All right, already, Jacques Cousteau. Point made.
It's the vet, man.
Come on, for real. He doing his job. Stop playing.
I'm looking for someone with a light touch shop. I need highly skilled, high-end, discreet, real pro.
Mike's your guy.
You gotta fit him in a tight space?
I don't think so.
Do we got a new character or maybe just a one-time extra? Unless it's going to be Mike, like.
As long as he doesn't have to go into tight spaces. You know, because Mike got them bad knees.
That's why I say golfing is a contact sport.
Okay, Mesa Verde.
Yeah, we're happy to get this one off the docket.
Not as happy.
Okay, this was the hearing. Nice,
Yep.
nice.
She got that
Nice.
shit moved up, remember?
Yeah, she did, yep. Nice. And she got it approved, it looks like.
Ladies, dinner's on me.
Yes.
Kim, I knew you
Girls
were
get
good,
it
but I
done.
didn't know you were this good.
Thanks. I'm glad you're happy. It's about your former attorney, Charles McGill.
She has no choice
What
but
about
to,
it?
because this shit about
Charles
to go
has
to trial.
been making
Yep.
some very ugly allegations about his brother, Jimmy. The important thing here is I think it could make some noise in public. Soon. I wanted to tell you this in the spirit of full disclosure. I thought it was better if you heard it from me.
If there's one thing I cannot abide, it's a man who won't own up to his
I
mistakes.
knew it. The way Chuck
Now,
acted.
whatever mud McGill is
Not-
saying, he's not going to screw me out of the best outside counsel I've ever had.
But to bed now, the most important thing, dinner.
Let's go. Let's get a good ass steak.
You're sure it's not going to be a problem?
Mesa Verde isn't involved in any way, shape, or form.
Come on, man. Why you gotta do that foreshadowing? Now you know it's gonna be a problem. Or else she wouldn't even ask. She the legal counsel too, so she know.
The court reporter, would it be possible to move him or her farther from the witness stand?
Yeah, I think we can arrange having them in the back.
That's crazy. They really going through all this. I was gonna say them exit signs about to whoop his ass though.
How you feeling, Chuck?
I'll muddle through.
Maybe you don't need to testify at all.
No, I do. I'm the only person who can adequately explain the context of that tape. Otherwise, the defense will tear it to shreds.
What Jimmy did is unconscionable, yes. But one of my jobs is to safeguard the firm's reputation.
Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
That's what Chuck wants, man. He wants the full license. He wants to.
And then walked right outside where I know the lights aren't off out there.
Good morning. I'm Robert Alley for the State Bar. In the matter of James M. McGill, the State Bar intends to prove the following violations of the ethical code. Any reasonable person would agree that assaulting another lawyer in his own home reflects badly on Mr. McGill's fitness as an attorney.
That's his brother, not just another lawyer, man.
The State Bar believes that once we have presented the facts, the committee will agree that disbarment is warranted for James McGill.
Let's see what we got. Come on, Kimmy.
You've already read Mr. McGill's pre-prosecution statement. We don't dispute he broke into his brother's house. But there is another side to this story. One not about calculation or ill intent, but about two brothers.
Exactly, toxic. Broken.
Bang, bang, bang. Then he kicked down the door. Jimmy was very agitated. He was shouting. Jimmy demanded an audio cassette in Charles's possession. which Jimmy proceeded with the help of an iron fireplace implement.
Implement. An iron fireplace implement. Extra words just to make it sound worse. There we go.
You testified you've known my client
She
for
hit him with a
some
Howard real
time.
quick.
His brother asked to hire him in the mailroom at our firm.
And you did.
Yes.
What was your opinion of him then?
Regular old Charlie Hustle.
You had a nickname for him, didn't you?
Charlie Hustle.
There you go.
Charlie Hustle. Did you consider taking him on as an associate?
We did.
With that kind of grit?
The partners decided it would be best to avoid the appearance of nepotism. We
Really?
felt hiring Jimmy might damage morale.
Who's the other Hamlin?
My father.
Come on, bro. They killing it.
Yep.
Nepotism, though.
Which partner was the most concerned with nepotism?
Charles McGill.
How are the hiring practices of Hamlin McGill?
She told you we're going to paint the context of the story of the brothers. Exactly. It's more than just...
We'll give you some leeway, Miss Wexler, but don't stray too far. Charles McGill is not the subject of this hearing.
Hey, Chuck said these hearings are more lenient, so let her lean. Shit.
When Charles's condition appeared, Jimmy took care of him, didn't he?
I believe so.
You believe so?
Could you speak to the terms of Charles's leave of absence?
Anything more is confidential.
But you can confirm it was due to mental illness, correct?
Objection.
They coming for his head, literally.
I was wondering why the receptionist there.
At this time, the State Bar would like to enter Exhibit 5 into evidence. We ask that Charles McGill's recording be played.
The prosecutor for the bar. I know, right? Come here, because I want to know why
What are
she
you
did.
still doing here? Flight's delayed. How delayed? 40 minutes last I checked.
Damn. Well, he got a surprise witness he's supposed to be bringing or something? Rebecca?
Thank you for your patience. The defense requests a moment to review, if we could.
Just a moment.
All right.
You know, like 40 minutes of moments.
Yeah, he said when you ready, they ain't giving time. So, yeah, I'm about to be here for 40 minutes.
Yes. Yes, my brother has many admirable qualities. In some ways, I can say I admire.
Look at him practicing.
But Ted Kaczynski's brother loved him too, and he wanted to help. And sanctimonious.
All right, so you're cold and you're sanctimonious. We got two adjectives knocked out that you.
The law is too important.
Look at him.
Hamlin McGill, more like Scrooge and Marley. Kim deserves Mesa Verde, not you, not HHM. She earned it, and she needs it. So can I tell Howard you're not quitting or retiring or whatever?
That part might be the part they need. I don't even know what to think of it.
All right. Mr. Alley, we need to make accommodations for your next witness. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
They don't even know what to think of that shit. Because they realize after hearing that, the context of their relationship is so important.
Thank you for understanding.
Your phone, sir?
I left it in the car.
Or did he? Hey!
Excuse
Hugh!
Hugh!
Yo! With the bump! You know how he do when he bump into people. Come on. I watched enough Breaking Bad to know. Hit it with the smirk too.
Mexico's all I'm saying.
They try to throw that
Could you
Hugh
state your name?
Babanu out there.
Charles L. McGill. I'm a senior partner at the law firm of Hamlin McGill.
Did you have any evidence to support your suspicions about James?
No. My brother, whatever else can be said of him, can be quite clever.
We're going to continue. We'll extend you the same latitude on cross, Miss Wexler.
Okay.
I bet you will.
And at the time, would you say that you were in possession of your faculties?
Yes, I understand that. But what you heard was theater, a performance, play acting. I exaggerated the symptoms of my disease to extract the truth. I describe it as an acute allergy to electromagnetism.
It's not a common condition, is it?
Not at all.
Would you say that your illness affects your ability to think clearly?
No, it affects me physically.
Do you hate your brother?
Absolutely not. I love my brother.
So he was practicing for that last question.
He has a way of doing the worst things for reasons that sound almost noble. That's why I did what I did. Not to hurt him, but to protect something that I hold sacred.
Thank you, Mr. McGill.
Talking about he lucid. He lucid. How he lucid, but if he was incapacitated and all that. What's up?
I'm sorry, my co-counsel and I need a moment to confer.
Huh.
Please be brief, counselor.
How much more minutes we need? How much more time? She'll be here. It's Rebecca. I knew it.
It's a good call out.
Sorry, might I have a moment to get a breath? Rebecca.
Chuck, it's good to see you.
I have to say, I'm a bit surprised.
We all are.
I can't believe what you've been going through. How long has it been?
You're here to help.
You will not tell her.
What exactly did he say?
Well, that you had been sick, allergic to electricity. He sent me pictures of the house. Chuck, my God.
That's what the pictures were for?
No, please, I want you to stay.
Really? You don't seem happy to see me.
I am. You've been sold a bill of goods, Rebecca. I want you to see what's what.
You really trying to expose his bro? His little bro? It's not gonna work, Chuck. They got you.
It's just not what I expected.
They got him?
I think.
What you think they got him with, though?
I don't know, but I'm about to find out. They got him with something. See what we bring to the table.
Well, there's been a lot of fuss about it, but you and I have never really talked about this tape you made.
We lost the opportunity when you burglarized my house to destroy it.
Fair enough. Well, the circumstances of the recording are materially relevant. How can you know what the tape really means unless you know what was going on when it was recorded?
Overruled. The witness could answer the question.
Right, so shiny insulation and space blankets all over the walls and the ceiling. It was like being inside of a disco ball.
Do you have a point?
Yeah, he does.
Isn't it because you knew that it was precisely the thing that would worry me so much that I'd say anything to talk you down?
Objection.
Okay, withdrawn. This is your house, right?
Yes.
So exposed wires. There's a lantern on top of newspapers. You call this normal?
I call them adaptations.
I believe that tape was evidence. And I say it was evidence of only one thing. My brother hates me. And I'm telling you, I lied to my brother to make him feel better. Which of us you believe depends on how we all understand the mind of Charles McGill.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
But watch yourself.
Yeah, because we
'Cause
still
that's
don't
our
know where
daddy.
you're going.
Because Chuck is our daddy, that's why.
I can. I'll tell you why my brother brought my ex-wife to this hearing.
Here we go.
4,000 miles she came. I didn't want you to think less of me. Now Jimmy has outed me in front of you. He's hoping this will break me down. Split me apart at the seams like a murderer confessing on an episode of Perry Mason.
Exactly what it's doing. You haven't stopped talking yet.
This illness, what does it feel like? You mentioned it's painful.
There's a tightness in my chest, difficulty breathing, and pain. Burning pain. Of the panel for
Look at him.
accommodation here today.
Brown nose.
I can handle this fine.
Oh, sorry about the exit signs. I guess they couldn't kill those for you.
Well, they're not drawing much current, and they're far away.
Can you feel more current coming from any particular direction right now?
Jimmy, do you have something in your pocket?
Nah, you do.
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
May I? There's no battery in here. You removed the battery.
One in your pocket got a battery, though.
That's a sorry little trick, isn't it? Don't you know by now this is real? I feel this. It's a physical response to stimuli. It's not a quirk.
Could you reach into your breast pocket and tell me what's there?
Got the old school cell phone too, the fat 1960s one. Oh, my battery.
Can you tell the court what that was? His name is Huel Babineau. He's on our witness list. You bumped into him in the stairway. He'll testify he planted this fully charged battery on you over an hour and a half ago.
From the fact that the
I
defendant...
am not crazy!
Here we go. The reputation. Howard, you better jump up there.
I knew it was 1216. One after Magna Carta, as if I could ever make such a mistake. Never. This is something. You think this is bad? This chicanery?
There we go.
He's done worse.
Chicanery.
That's Billboard.
Damn. He brought it back to his commercial.
He defecated through a sunroof.
Damn.
And I saved him.
Wow.
I shouldn't have. I took him into my own firm.
That's exactly what we needed.
And he gets to be a lawyer? What a sick joke.
Let's go.
I should have stopped him when I had the
Woo!
chance.
That's the line they needed.
And you have to stop him. You...
Yeah, exactly, bro. We just came here to prove that you hate your brother. That's all. And I think we did that. Nobody happy about it neither. Gotcha. Chicanery.
I apologize.
Too late.
I lost my train of thought.
Did you know?
Have anything else?
Defense rests.
No. Nothing further.
That shit hurt, man.
Please make your exit, please.
We should take your fucking license. We should debar your ass,
Look
Mr.
at his
Chuck.
face.
Yo, he looked crazy. That's the first time he actually looked like crazy. He looked like Tommy Lee Jones for a second. Like, and Men in Black when he was upside down. Like,
there we have it. Season 3, episode 5 in the books. We here, y'all. We finally here, man. You know, Chuck thought he had it in the bag.
Oh, man.
Jimmy pulling out the Huel Babineau. Come on, man. Jimmy out here slipping and Kimmy's down for the ride. So, what's your thoughts on this episode, Formal?
It was dope. I can't even lie, bro, because y'all know how expectations work. Y'all know what they do to people. Create assumptions, thoughts, blah, 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 etc., etc. And from the trajectory of season 3, I honestly thought the banger that episode 5 that everyone was talking about was gonna be some like wild, you know, I thought a body was gonna drop and some more stuff, like, but this was not that, but still equally as excited. We had a full-on courtroom episode. Like, we did not leave the courtroom the whole episode except for the flashback with Rebecca. Like,
yep.
But like, we was in the courtroom the whole time and that shit was popping off. Like I said, that's one thing I like about the show. It's a show about a lawyer, so keep that theme going. And yeah, we had a full-on hearing today, so I really enjoyed it. And then another thing I enjoyed was bringing Huel in, not because it was Huel, you know, although we love him. It was just the fact that I thought we were gonna get a new character anyways after they had I think someone mentioned like a phone call or something, and I was just like, okay, is that someone new or you know, someone old coming into the mix? And you know, it had nothing to do with Huel, had nothing to do with the phone call or nothing, but still the fact that another character popped out that I recognized, I was like, okay, they ramping us up in season 3. Like they like I said in the last episode, they bringing all the characters to get everybody into the mix. So I had a lot of fun with this one. This one was dope, man. And freaking, I mean, I guess we might as well just dive into it. Like,
dive into it.
So, I mean, I feel like I don't have much to say outside of just everything worked like the way they thought it would. Like, there was a lot of dialogue that, in my opinion, was very impactful and important. But like, at the end of the day, the goal was to prove that Chuck hates Jimmy. Like,
yeah, he hates Jimmy and that he's mentally not there. You know? So like, they accomplished that beautifully. And my favorite line of the episode was in the beginning, the very beginning of the episode. He said, "You are not going to be the one to tell her." And I think that line was just so impactful because we seen what happened, you know? Jimmy not only told her, but he sent her photos and all types of stuff. So, like, He threw Chuck under the bus big time.
Bro, there was too many good lines. Like when Chuck was like, "I'm gonna show you what it is like and what it ain't like."
Oh yeah.
And just complete opposite of that. Like, well, nah, he showed her what it was. Like,
yeah.
And Howard telling them you don't have to testify. Like, there was so much little shit. And Howard kind of been on this wave, like trying to get him off of that. So I appreciate that. But you know, Howard's still Howard, and still. That's why these last like 2 episodes, I ain't catch me going in on Howard. I wanted to, like, because he was, you know, I'm a witness for Chuckles and blah blah blah. But I was like, I'm gonna play the piece this time because I know that, you know, for one, he's a lawyer. He's a damn good one. He has a reputation to uphold. He's a partner in one of the biggest firms out there in ABQ. So I get why he, you know, is Team Chuckles. But at the same time, he was trying to diffuse it the whole journey, like, and he tried to get Chuckles not to testify, like, again, right before. And, you know, like this episode was so fun, bro. I can't believe I had this much fun just sitting in the courtroom, like,
Yeah,
man.
I was curious how you were gonna feel about this because, you know, you could say that not that much happened here. Obviously, a lot did happen, but it was all in dialogue and body language. You know what I'm saying? So it was, you know, it's not like one of those big episodes where you see, you know, Gus and, you know, these dudes doing their thing, you know. But yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, but I think it comes down to just like the impact of the episode, though. Like, you're right, like, you know, a lot like we was in the courtroom, so no Gus, no Hector, none of that. Like, nothing explosive happened. Nobody was going 60 miles down the roads, you know, was getting staked out, nothing like that. But we like, I wouldn't say we closed out a storyline, but we got to a real impactful part of that storyline that we've been kind of into for the last, you know, 6-7 episodes. So that's why I think it's like a boom. Like, okay, like, even though it wasn't all over the place and we didn't have a bunch of other things moving, like, we got a really good impactful moment for this plot point that we've been working at. So I think that's why it's a banger, like, because now it's just like I have no idea what this means for Chuck. Like, what is Howard gonna do? Like, I can't believe I'm like, that was actually one of my first thoughts. Like, at the end of this episode, actually during the episode, there was I forgot what Chuck said during his testimony. I think it was when he said the whole play it up thing. Howard had made like this weird, he was like he kind of did like a quick like head tilt and like a shoulder bow. And when he did that, I was just like, oh, Howard knows this ain't going in the right direction. Like, to the fact that he said I played it up, like he shouldn't have said that. And that's why I started thinking, okay, he definitely on that fence, like he's leaning heavily onto our side right now. And then now with the full like explosion of Chuckles, like I have no idea, like his credibility is getting shot. Like, even if they decide to go, you know what, we do believe Jimmy on that tape, like we do believe he did what he did, I feel like it all just not gonna matter because of that explosion from Chuckles. Like, so that shit is gonna discredit him. And yeah, I wonder if how we're gonna try to get him out of HH&M now, like, cause, oh man, that exit sign at the end, like that was like, bro, exit team left, like like that's it, you're done. We might not see Chuckles no more. We might have to commit him now after this. Like, oh man, what the fuck?
So
what happens next?
No predicciones from the king.
Man, I said enough. Y'all could pick apart predictions. Y'all could pick apart predictions from what I was saying. You know.
Well, this is how it goes, right? If Jimmy wins this case, he's still gonna be suspended.
Yeah, but he won't be disbarred though.
Exactly. So he'll either do 1 or 2 years on suspension, and then, but if he loses, he'll be disbarred for life. Obviously, we know it's not gonna happen. So,
but that's what I mean. What if it could happen and like he did so? Well, I mean, obviously, I don't think they're gonna go crazy with it like that. But I was just like, what if he got disbarred and then changed his name?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Kind of type thing, like, because I still don't know. I mean, he did do a Saul drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did do the Saul name drop.
Yeah.
But that was only once. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
so
it
I'm
wasn't
still,
like in a court presence. It
Yeah.
was more on the Slip and Jimmy type
exactly.
of thing.
Like, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out like when and how does he even get to Saul and why? You know, so like I was just kind of wondering like if he does get this bar, can he bamboozle his way back into it? But obviously, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he wins this case. Like I think that ending solidified it.
That
for him.
it, come on, man! Did you see that outburst?
Did you see everyone's face in the
Yeah,
room?
yeah. Because that outburst was crazy. Because he mentioned things that were just played out through all the seasons. You know, the taking money out the drawer, the freaking commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah,
and it was all irrelevant, so irrelevant. That's why it was perfect, because he just started digging into his member berries to help prove the hate. Talking about when he was 9 years old.
Yes.
He brought up a 9-year-old thing. Like, bro, if you, bro, the point of them was to prove that you hate your brother, and you go as far back as 9 years old. You just letting them know you've been holding a grudge for decades.
Yes.
Y'all in y'all 50s and 40s. You've been holding this shit for decades. Talking about I should have stopped him when I had the chance.
Yep.
You need to do it now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Good job, Chuck. You played the hell out that scene. Boy, you did so good.
You played yourself. So, with that being said, Fulman, do you have any final thoughts?
Nah, I loved it. This was a fire ass episode. I had a great time.
I completely agree. If you had to score this episode, what would you score it?
Man, honestly, just from the dialogue alone, this is a 9. Like, even if I heard this shit on an audiobook, like, this was a 9. Like, they was spitting this episode. They was dropping little metaphors and foreshadows. Like, yeah, it's a 9 for me.
I think it's a 9 as well. The dialogue is top notch. The callbacks, how everything ties together from beginning to end was beautiful. And then of course we got my boy Hugh dropping a nice little surprise for us. Didn't really. He honestly came out of nowhere in this episode, and it was a slick way of bringing him in there with the vet and all. And I still, man, the vet. Can we get hashtag the vet, because
that's what it was. The vet said, "I got a guy for you," and I was like, "Oh, is it gonna be a new kid?" There we go.
Can we get some hashtags the vet in there, man? Because he a real one. He pressed Jimmy on the goldfish not having enough oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Man, take care of your pets out there, man. For real.
I love those scenes. The comment to Mike about the dog, Jimmy about the goldfish.
Yeah,
again, it just shows that he's a vet. That's job 1. So
exactly.
I like that.
Yeah, man. As always, man, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all that are here. Thanks for joining on the journey. Comment down below. Let us know what we missed in this episode.
And don't forget to subscribe. FRR out.